Okay, so today I got my hands on the most ridiculously expensive, out-of-touch gadgets that are normally strictly reserved for the ultra-rich. I'm talking about tech that costs more than my entire car. We are going to test all 12 of these to find out if dropping thousands of dollars on everyday items actually makes your life any better, or if it's just one massive shiny scam. Seriously, wait until you see the toaster. Let's just jump right in. Gadget number 1 is a $10,000 plus and goes up to $1 million smart mattress. Yeah, you heard me right. 10 grand. Now, I know what you're thinking. What could a bed possibly do to cost that much? Well, apparently, it has built-in AI that tracks your micro movements, adjusts the firmness on the fly, and regulates temperature to the exact degree. Honestly, laying on this thing feels like floating in zero gravity. But here's the kicker. The app requires a $50 monthly subscription just to use the cooling feature. If I'm paying 10 grand for a bed, it better bring me breakfast, not charge me a monthly fee to not sweat. Moving on to number 2, we have a completely solid gold mechanical keyboard. This thing weighs like 12 pounds, and it costs $8,000. The keys are custom machined brass coated in 24 karat gold. Typing on it sounds amazing, like really satisfying deep clicks. But man, it is an absolute nightmare to actually use for gaming. My fingers get tired after like 10 minutes because the keys are so heavy. It looks incredible on a desk, but functionally, total overkill. Next up, gadget number 3. I love lighting, so I bought this $4,000 levitating desk lamp. It uses these insane electromagnets to literally float the light bulb in mid-air while it powers it wirelessly. It is undeniably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. But if you accidentally bump the desk too hard, the magnetic field breaks and the glass bulb just violently snaps down onto the base and shatters. Ask me how I know. Yeah. I had to buy a replacement bulb for $300. Now, gadget 4. Look, not every luxury item is actually good, and this $2,500 smart shower system is straight up garbage. It's supposed to have voice control, built-in Bluetooth, and perfect temperature memory, but the voice assistant literally never understands me over the sound of the running water, and half the time it just randomly blasts freezing cold water when I ask it to skip a song. Do not ever buy this. It is a complete joke. Gadget number 5 is for the coffee snobs. This is a $5,000 app-controlled espresso machine designed by a literal supercar manufacturer. It looks like an engine block. The espresso it makes is, I'm not gonna lie, life-changing. It genuinely tastes like it was brewed by a world-class barista. But the cleaning process takes 20 minutes, and it refuses to brew unless you use their proprietary, overly expensive water filters. All right, number 6 is a holographic desk display setup. Instead of normal monitors, millionaires are apparently buying these weird glass prism displays that project your computer screen into 3D space. It makes you feel like Tony Stark. You can literally spin 3D models with your hands in mid-air. But if you try to read an email on it, you'll get a massive headache in about 3 minutes because the text is super blurry. Cool party trick, terrible for actual work. Number 7 is an AI-powered home safe. This little box costs over $6,000 and doesn't use a keypad or a key. Instead, it uses facial recognition combined with a retina scanner. It's heavy, it's sleek, and it feels like something out of a spy movie. The crazy part? If it detects someone trying to force it open, it literally sends a silent alarm to a private security firm. I tested it by trying to pry it with a crowbar, and I actually got a phone call from a very angry security dispatcher 2 minutes later. I give this one a huge thumbs up. For number 8, we have these 24 karat gold wireless earbuds. They run about $3 grand. They look super flashy. But honestly, guys, I compared them to a standard pair of $200 earbuds, and the sound quality is exactly the same. The only difference is that you live in constant fear of dropping them down a storm drain. Number 9 is an $8,000 motorized smart suitcase. You literally just wear a tracking beacon on your belt, and this suitcase drives itself, following right behind you at the airport. It avoids obstacles, it stops when you stop. It's genuinely hilarious to watch people stare at you as your luggage basically acts like a loyal golden retriever. Is it worth $8,000? Probably not, but the flex is unbelievable. Gadget 10 is actually terrifying. It's a $15,000 robotic security dog. It patrols my apartment, maps out the floor plan using LiDAR, and sends a live 4K feed to my phone. If it spots a stranger, it literally barks out a warning through a loudspeaker. It's incredibly advanced, but hearing a robot dog stomping around my kitchen at 2 a.m. is nightmare fuel. Almost at the end. Gadget 11 is a $3,000 smart toaster. It has a high-def touchscreen. You swipe through menus to select the exact species of bread you are toasting, and a robotic elevator slowly lowers your bagel into the heat. The toast is perfect, but guys, it takes a full minute just to boot up the toaster's operating system before you can use it. I don't have time for a loading screen at breakfast. And finally, Gadget 12, the $20,000 private theater headset. You put this massive, ridiculously heavy helmet on, and it creates the illusion that you are sitting in a massive IMAX theater. It's got 8K resolution per eye, and the built-in headphones physically rumble your skull when there's an explosion in the movie. It is, without a doubt, the greatest movie-watching experience I have ever had in my life. But I look absolutely ridiculous wearing it. So, what is the lowdown on all this? Honestly, doing the math on these 12 gadgets, we're looking at over $70,000 of tech here. And the truth is, about 90% of it is purely designed to show off. The coffee maker and the movie headset are genuinely incredible, but the rest of this stuff, you are paying a massive premium just for the aesthetic or the brand name. The heavy gold keyboard, the terrifying robot dog, the completely useless smart shower, they're more of a hassle than the stuff normal people buy. Look, I spent a massive amount of time and way too much of my own money trying to test these things so you don't have to. If you guys enjoyed me suffering through setting up a $3,000 toaster just to eat a bagel, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button down below. It's totally free for you, but it massively helps the channel out and lets me buy even weirder stuff to show you next time.